Hi folks, this is Jay. Hope you're okay today. It's good to see you. It's quite late. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm having a drink of hot chocolate, and this video is a key video to all my work on YouTube concerning atheism. And if you want to understand my work on YouTube concerning atheism, this is the key video. Okay, basically an atheist asked me tonight why I make the videos I make, because some of the videos have upset them, and the answer to that is sorry, it's just hot chocolate. The answer to that is about 2 years ago I saw Christopher Hitchens on YouTube, and one of his terms was religion poisons everything, which meant that Christianity poisons everything. And then I found out about Richard Dawkins, and he said that Christianity is child abuse if they teach the kids six-day creation. And then Sam Harris, another atheist, was saying things like Christians are dangerous because they could end up blowing people up because they're irrational, and if they're irrational, it could they could blow people up, just like the Islamic extremists blew people up at 9/11. Now I felt this was very dangerous politically, because it was demonizing Christians, and I felt if the West goes through a political crisis where there is a recession, if this demonizing language is persistent, it's kind of like homophobic language or racist language, then it would lead to people persecuting Christians. Now, that's not an extreme thing that I've just said, because in a book by Dr. John Lennox, who's a professor of mathematics at Oxford, in a book by him called Gunning for God, he says the same, that he was worried about this kind of language the atheists were using. Then I noticed on YouTube people like Thunderfoot, Aaron Ra, DPR Jones, many of these atheists like them, militant, aggressive atheists, were pumping out their stuff, and I felt obliged to fight back and to warn people about this aggressive militant atheism. And at the time I wasn't my best, I was not well, the atheist exploited it. I got a backlash, I got tens of thousands of comments from atheists, and they nearly brought the channel down. I was on Zwima 100, they nearly brought the channel down with DMCA. They broke me, I was in tears, and I even got a threat from them. But I didn't give up. I did a tactical retreat. I opened 10 YouTube accounts, and then began to fight again from coming out of atheism, but had other channels in reserve as well, and began my fight against militant atheism. And it's been a political fight to try and warn people against this aggressive atheism, and that's why I've been so fixated with these famous atheists. I've been wanting to try and show attention to these people, to the stupidity and their aggression and their the real kind of prejudice that they have. And sometimes I get down, I get easily down. Sometimes some of my videos have not been good. Sometimes I don't know how to do how to approach it, and sometimes I've made some videos that are not good, some silly ones, you know, sometimes I'm a bit of a character. But altogether I've done about 2,000 videos. About 800 of them are Bible teaching, scholarly bits of information. There's a couple of hundred that are well, there's about 50 that are pretty crazy. There's about 5, maybe 700 quite strong, hard line against hardcore atheism. There's also about 2,000 videos connected to the other 2,000, so 4,000 videos. The other 2,000 videos are Bible teachers. On all my channels there are Bible teaching and preachers, so that people can get saved. So there's like 4,000 videos connected to me on YouTube, and that I've tried to get into the atheist camp. The atheist camp have had a big piece of me. They've been able to edit my videos, trying to make me look stupid, trying to pawn me, all sorts of things. But at least I faced them up, I challenged them, and everything that I've done was never meant to offend atheists. I have no problem with atheism. When I use the word atheist, I don't mean atheist as in the rank and file atheist. I mean militant atheist. Militant, aggressive atheism that Thunderfoot and Aaron Ra represent, and Dawkins. That's the atheism that I've been against. But I have no problem with atheist, and I have no problem with atheism. But I have zero tolerance for this militant atheism. And that is why I've been motivated week in, week out, day in, day out, and made so many videos, because I feel that it is such a dangerous threat, and I don't think Christians are really aware of the real threat that these people are. And Western culture is tolerating them, and I think that they need to be called out. And that's why that has been my war. Not a physical war, but an ideological war against militant atheism. But it's not my fight. I'm not called to this fight. I just felt obliged to throw myself under a bus. I knew I wouldn't win, in the sense that they had bigger resources than me, more organised. The more crafty, shrewder, more organised, they have bigger resources. But at least I've made a start. At least I made a start. At least others can take things on, see the danger, strategise better, use the resources better. You know, maybe some people will see the need to stand up against this political, aggressive atheism. Yeah, so if Christians have seen my videos, or atheists, and you think, what's going on here, that was what I was trying to do. Whether you agree with it or not, it needed somebody to tackle them, and to challenge them, and to say, you're not pushing us around, and to warn people about their tactics and what they were trying to do. And some of my craziness, you know, I can't help it, I'm a bit of a character. But they have edited videos, they've tried to make me look stupid and done all sorts of things. But this video is a key video in understanding what I was trying to do. It explains my war against militant atheism. I wish every atheist, militant and atheist, well. I have no hatred against any of them. I love them. But these militant atheists needed to be challenged. They needed to be faced. They needed to show that we have no fear, that we're not being pushed around, and our Western culture needed warning against this aggressive atheism. But my work is to preach the gospel, to write books, and to do mission to Muslims. It's now your fight to either witness and preach to atheists, to either reach out to atheists, or to go and fight this militant atheism politically. Someone or some groups need to strategize, study these people, work out their tactics, and they need to be confronted. If we don't confront them, they will take more and more ground in our Western civilization and Western culture. If people don't stand up to them and rally and work together, these people will take the Western culture down a path that will lead us all into destruction. And it's up to you to do something about it. I've done what I can. It's up to you now. And you can judge me, you can criticise me, say, Jay, you've been aggressive with them. You've said things you shouldn't be saying, you've been laughing at them. Listen, spend a day on YouTube looking at these channels that these atheists do, and you'll be shocked at the hatred and the prejudice that they're pumping out, and the political strategies that they have. You'll be shocked. And it needed someone like me to roll up the sleeve and wade in and show them that they can't muck about with us. And I did what I could. I made myself look a fool sometimes, so what? At least I had a go, at least I had a fight, at least I made a stand. But it's not my fight anymore. It's your fight. I've done what I can. I'm just an old-time gospel preacher. Take care. This is Jason signing out to all the atheists and Christians out there. Love to everybody. God bless you. This is Jay's War Explained. Take care.